teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. The sure hands. It's Woods. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know.
Touchdown, Wolverines! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. Press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defense. Right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep for the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running back grabs it on the screen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Vols will line up to boot it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Wolverines move into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. He runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And this will be fair caught and up to 15. Offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Touchdown, Tennessee. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. As any defender's dream comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The AT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. The Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Pulls it in. It's Butler. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. And the Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
I know it's only the first time, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. QB keeps it himself.
They got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Vols, as they put 6 more on the board. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for some space. It's Woods. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Francis. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The ball has come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. How they survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Looking to throw it on first down. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That is broken up and incomplete.
Now, to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the ground, it's Woods. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Runs right over the defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's back to throw again on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to chuck it again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid it. Would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed.